been hit with the famous last question on the Audio Punch.
Hey, this is Daniel C. Morrison of the Audio Punch, and yes, 2 weeks and I'm still under the weather, but the show must go on, right? Episode 3 of the famous last question introduces Story of the Year, when I got to meet them on the tour bus during a Flyleaf concert in October. It was close to Halloween in 2010. I think it was at Headliners. I'll have to double check that, but I got to ask him a famous last question. Before we get to it, last week's famous last question comments, and there were none, so it makes this episode much shorter. No, don't cough. But you can pause the video after you hear the question, answer in the comments, and I'll read one of them, at least one of them, in the next video. So if you're ready to get into it, here we go. Where's the fucking...
Let's say you have 3 songs that have the ability, just by playing them, to create a room. But the stuff in the room is made out of music notes. What 3 songs would they be, and what kinds of things would we find in this room?
All right, it's your turn, so pause the video, answer in the comments, and then let's see how your answer compares to his.
Wow. It's hard to narrow down anything in music. Let me think. I'm gonna go old. I'm gonna go 90s. My whole room of music would have to be compiled of 90s songs. So I'm gonna go with Nirvana, something by Nirvana. What would we say by Nirvana? Not an obvious one. What's that one song? One baby to another. I can't remember what it's called.
Play It Tonight as a cover.
I would. If we were headlining, that might happen. Sometimes that happens. Anyway, I'll say anything off of Nevermind. That counts as one song.
Okay.
That was... I don't want to say Smells Like Teen Spirit. That's boring. We'll go On a Plane. On a Plane's another good one. Another one of my favorites. Okay. I have to throw a Bouncing Souls song in there because Bouncing Souls is one of my favorite bands ever. They have a song called Sing Along Forever, which is one of my favorite Bouncing Souls songs. It's not 90s. That's early 2000s. But... And what else is totally different? I'm gonna throw something just really dumb in there. Not dumb. We're gonna go Elton John. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Sure. I have to make this room eclectic, you know?
There you go.
So then, you know, we got grunge, punk rock, and Elton John.
There you go.
That'll make an interesting room of notes, right?
That will, man. Any pieces of furniture, any albums on the wall, totally.
Posters, a lot of band posters, and just a couch and a guitar. That's all you need.
That's it, huh?
That's all you need.
Awesome.
All right, looking forward to hearing your response, and thanks for reminiscing with me with Story of the Year back in 2010, which was correct, October 5th. And I'll see you in the next episode. Some of the answers that you leave here in the comments I will read, check out a few of the others, and look forward to more. And if you have any comments or suggestions to make this series much more fun, let us hear them. Go to theaudiopunch.com, see what else we have going on, and hover around our Facebook page, which is currently where we're doing most of our announcements and stuff. And at some point in June or July, all the series will start rolling in. So thanks for sticking with us. Until then, do something crazy, but, don't get yourself killed or anybody hurt or set fire to anything or, lose a limb or hurt somebody's feelings.